What's going on, everybody? David Delano here with picks and parlays powered by Wager Talk. We've got another two-game breakdown for you guys. Tuesday, August 25th, we're going to talk about two really interesting matchups. The Pittsburgh Pirates going up against the San Diego Padres and potentially two best teams in the National League. Well, I know the Milwaukee Brewers are going to have something to say about that, but potential National League championship preview between the Atlanta Braves and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Yesterday had two videos with four free picks. Rays won, the Nationals covered. The other two games pending at the time of recording. As far as the Cubs, Diamondbacks over, and the Phillies, Mariners over. Both of those games just getting underway at the time of recording. So we'll see what happens there, but let's go ahead and look to keep rolling here. And let's go ahead and start with the game between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the San Diego Padres. As we take a look here at the odds, courtesy of DraftKings, we got the Padres minus 118 favorite. We got the Pirates a minus 102 dog. And, right now, it was interesting at the beginning of the season. It looked like the Pittsburgh Pirates could be a postseason contender. Paul Skeens, one of the best young arms in the game, but up to this point of the season, has not been the season that Paul Skeens and the Pittsburgh Pirates were expecting. 9-11 with a 3.95 earned run average, 1.14 whip. Not terrible, but not the dominant season that they were hoping for. And right now, Pittsburgh Pirates, postseason dream, as fun as it would have been to kind of see Pittsburgh in the playoffs. Not going to happen this season. Now, San Diego Padres have a lot to play for. Or not a lock, but if the season ended today, they would have a wild card berth. And San Diego has been extremely tough at home, 40-26, while the Pirates have struggled on the road where they are 29-37. As we mentioned, even though Paul Skeens' numbers are not terrible, when you look at how things have been on the road, things have been a bit more concerning. 4-6 with a 4.40 earned run average, and this is going up against a Padres team that really excels in their home ballpark. On the other side for the Padres, this is the Padres bullpen. That is much better. You got Michael King going, 8-9 on the season, 3.38 earned run average. Been a little bit, every bit as effective, even a little bit more effective than Skeens. Got close to a pick'em line, but we have a much better team with more to play for. Don't trust this Pirates bullpen. They've been struggling to win games when Paul Skeens has been on the mound all season long. The play here for me is going to be on the San Diego Padres on the money line, minus 118. We're going to go ahead and lay that here for first free pick for Tuesday, August 25th. And want to remind you guys, $5 day on Wager Talk, picks and parlays, sports memo, and winnersandwhiners.com. So, guys, go ahead and check that out. I'll place for myself, including week 0 college football best bet up there over on the page, and already have a 5% college football, not included in the $5 day, but for September 4th, I already have 5% week 1 college football best bet. You guys can check all of those things out over on picksandparlays.net. Now let's go ahead and get into the more marquee matchup. I talked about the Padres and the Pirates. Now let's go ahead and take a look at this game between the Dodgers and the Braves. Dodgers minus 157 favorite, coming in on a 6-game winning streak. The Braves plus 130 dog. You got a total here of 8.5. Dodgers on the season. I picked on them a bit because they have been a terrible team at covering the run line when they're at home, but they have been phenomenal when it comes to just winning games outright, as they're 80-51. And this is going to be on the road where they get those full 9 at bats. One thing that's been interesting with the Dodgers, how many close games that they've played. Now they're going to be starting Tyler Glass now in this game, 3-0 with a 2.72 earned run average. But major question here is this going to be his first appearance since May 6th, when he pitched just 1 inning against Houston. So really he hasn't gone deep into a game since April. He was sharp in his rehab assignments, just a little over 13 innings of work, though, in 4 minor league appearances. Now, Glass now, not expect him to go too deep for the Dodgers, but what I do like with the Dodgers bullpen. They had an off day on Monday, so they should be rested and set to go here. On the other side, the Atlanta Braves are going to be countering with Bryce Elder, 8-7 with a 3.92 earned run average. He's been solid so far. Kind of pitcher that keeps the team in the game. And he's had some rough outings, though, against some of the stronger competition this year. He has pitched well against the Dodgers this year. Now, this is a Dodgers team that scored at least 4 runs in each of the 6 games during their winning streak. And at the same time, though, we have seen this Atlanta offense struggling lately, as the Braves were held to 2 runs or fewer in 3 out of their last 4 games. But both of these bullpens, top 10 in Major League Baseball. One thing that's really interesting with both of these teams being off on Monday, the Braves have been the best under the total team in baseball when coming off of a day off. Only 4 overs and 11 unders for the Braves in their 15 games coming in off of a day off. So we have 2 rested bullpens. And the Braves really been struggling offensively. And Elder, though, 5 and 2/3 innings against the Dodgers earlier this season. He did walk 4, allowed a hit, but did not give up a run. Both of these teams have been better under the total teams overall, despite all the bats that they have. Hopefully, we don't get extra innings here, but I'm thinking we're looking at about a 5-3. If I had to predict the final score for this, I would take the Dodgers to win this game 5-3. I think that I don't think it's going to be the most comfortable under, but I think this goes under the total. And I do like the Dodgers to win the game. The minus 157, I'm not in love with this. This is one of those things, if your buddy just tells you, he'll bet you $20 on the game straight, I'd take the Dodgers, but with the minus 157, I know that could be confusing to people at times, but that is the way I'm leaning. But I do like the under 8.5 better for this game between the Dodgers and the Braves. And also, we're going to go ahead for the first game. We're rocking with the San Diego Padres on the money line, minus 118. Those are my free picks for Tuesday, August 25th. I completely understand it is Tuesday, August 25th. It is not Monday, although recording this late on Monday. But, graphic earlier, apologize for that. If you guys made it to the end, we're correcting it, but we're not going to go ahead and record this whole thing over again. So let me know what you guys like in the comments. Really appreciate everyone who's been on watching the videos, all the comments, all of that. Love it. Appreciate you guys, man. You guys make it roll, man. I mean, it's no fun doing a video with nobody's watching. If a tree falls in the woods, doesn't make a sound, I don't really want to find out. So, and it does make a sound, even if no one hears it, just like I'd make a sound on this video, even if no one watched it. But I appreciate everyone. I really, really do. Follow me on X and Instagram at Get Sports Strong. Going to be a long journey ahead for this football season. Major League Baseball pennant race. Basketball will be here before you know it. Ice hockey, NHL. Yes, I do that too. So really looking forward to all of that with you guys. And hey, always wager responsibly. I'll see you on the next.